We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, the 17th day of April, 2018. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 67th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Katie Evans, and during the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 9 items on the April 17th consent agenda. Agenda Item I10 is to consider approving the minutes for the special called Joint City Council and Park Board meeting held on March 22nd and the regular City Council meeting held on April 3rd. Agenda Item I2 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2018-032, authorizing the City Manager to purchase a Liebert DS Precision Cooling System for the City Hall Data Center in an amount totaling $53,944 from Annixter Incorporated. The City Hall Data Center houses the majority of the city's servers, network, and telecommunications equipment. The environmental conditions in this data center are handled by 2 Liebert Precision Cooling Systems, which are designed specifically for the type of cooling a data center requires. The high sensitivity of electronic components in a data center means that temperature, humidity, air movement, and air cleanliness must be kept consistent and within specific limits to prevent premature equipment failures and costly downtime. One of these Liebert cooling units is 17 years old and has reached its life expectancy. Over the past couple of years, this particular unit has also experienced many mechanical problems and is prone to failure. Proper cooling is a critical component to a data center, and should those systems break down for any length of time, it would impact operations until the unit is repaired or rental cooling units are temporarily installed. This would significantly impact our ability to deliver technology services. The City Administration recommends approving Resolution Number 2018-032. Item I3 is to consider adopting Resolution Number 2018-041, authorizing all necessary agreements with the Employees Retirement System of Texas to extend federal health insurance benefits or Medicare to the officers and employees of the City of Farmers Branch. Under the provisions of Title VI, Chapter 606 of the Texas Government Code, cities may enter into agreements with the Texas Municipal Retirement System of Texas and secure benefits of federal health insurance or Medicare. Under this provision, the city is considering allowing our 7 excluded employees to buy back into Medicare. City Administration recommends approving Resolution Number 2018-041. Agenda Item I4 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2018-037, authorizing the City Manager to approve the purchase of a replacement aerial lift truck in the total amount of $108,471 from Chastang Ford through the Houston-Galveston Area Council Cooperative. The current fixed asset fund includes a replacement aerial bucket truck for the Public Works Department. The vehicle being replaced meets the recommended replacement criteria based on life cycle costs, age, and utilization. City staff requested quotes from the Houston-Galveston Area Council Cooperative. These quotes were evaluated, and staff desires to award the purchase of the replacement vehicle to Chastang Ford. City Administration recommends approving Resolution Number 2018-037. Agenda Item I5 is to consider excusing the absence of Councilmember Bronson Blackson from the April 3, 2018 regular City Council meeting. As a matter of practice, the City Council has excused the absence of a City Council member when a member has a pre-noticed excusable absence. By excusing an absence, the City Council member is not penalized when using one of the 3 unexcused absences allowed in the Charter. Agenda Item I6 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2018-038, authorizing the City Manager to negotiate and execute on behalf of the City the Smart Cities pilot program between the City of Farmers Branch and AT&T Mobility. Building on the February 20th presentation to the City Council, this item will provide an update on the Mayor's Smart City project and set the stage for authorizing the City Manager to begin entering into contracts to move the project forward. This update will include discussion of the budget and will cover facets of the program including anticipated cost, project timeline, any remaining steps that need to be taken, and to provide greater clarification about the project and its impact to Farmers Branch. City Administration recommends approving Resolution Number 2018-038. Agenda Item I-7 is to consider approving Resolution Number 2018-039, adopting a vision statement for the City of Farmers Branch. A vision statement is an aspirational description of what an organization would like to achieve or accomplish in the mid to long-term future. It is intended to serve as a clear guide for choosing current and future courses of action. In 2017, it was realized that the City of Farmers Branch did not have a formal vision statement. Starting at the last strategic planning retreat held last August, City Council began the discussion on building a vision statement for the city. The discussion was then continued at the January 23, 2018 study session when Council was briefed about the possible structure of the vision statement as part of the city's overall strategic management system. Staff utilized feedback from that meeting to make another set of revisions to the vision statement and to prepare for future discussions. A new draft statement was discussed during the 2018 Strategic Planning Retreat on February 28th, and a final version has been prepared for the City Council that incorporates all of the feedback that has been received. City Administration recommends approving Resolution Number 2018-039. Agenda Item I-8 is to consider adopting Ordinance Number 3499, amending the Project Plan and Financing Plan for the City of Farmers Branch Tax Increment Financing Zone Number 1, relating to the authorized use of the School Improvement Fund for zone school projects and the location of the zone school project site. In July 1999, Ordinance Number 2487 approved a project plan and financing plan. The plan was amended in August of 1999 to identify the location of a Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District site. The city entered into the participation agreement with the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District. This agreement requires Farmers Branch Tax Increment Financing District Number 1 to make payments to the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District in an agreed amount not to exceed $19 million for costs of constructing, equipping, maintaining, improving, and/or operating one or more zone school projects. On April 19, 2011, the City of Farmers Branch amended the plan to provide a new location of a Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District Zone School Project site, which was under contract to be purchased by the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District. The school district decided to terminate the contract to purchase the 13-acre Zone School Project site. CFB ISD has requested the city to approve an amendment to allow the School Improvement Fund to be used for an estimated $1.5 million for the demolition of the former Montgomery Elementary School building and the replacement with multi-purpose green space, an estimated $400,000 for improvements to exterior entryway and interior improvements at McLaughlin-Strickland schools, an estimated $750,000 for the demolition of the former Science Center building located at 2580 Valley View Lane and replacement with multi-purpose green space, the relocation or removal of electronic equipment located at the district's Technology Learning Center, an estimated $9.08 million for principal and interest payments on bonds issued by the district to fund the costs related to the foregoing educational facilities and zone school projects, and an estimated $1.5 million for the administrating, operating, and maintenance expenses associated or related to any of the zone school projects and zone school sites. City Administration recommends approving Ordinance Number 3499. And Item I-9 is to consider approving an amendment of the Farmers Branch Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone Participation Agreement by and between the City of Farmers Branch and the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District. In August of 1999, the city entered into a Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone Participation Reinvestment Zone Number 1 agreement, and after mutual consideration, both parties requested a first amendment by amending the definitions of the zone school project costs, and zone school project site. Zone school project will now mean the demolition of the former Montgomery Elementary School improvements at McLaughlin School, demolition of the former Science Center, relocation or removal of electronic equipment at the district's Technology Center, Payments on bonds issued by the district for these projects and other costs related to any of the zone school projects and school sites. Zone school project costs will be defined as the cost described in the amendment for the zone school projects, and zone school project site shall be defined as the land included in the zone as described in the agreement. City Administration recommends approving this amendment to the TIF Zone Number 1 agreement. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting resolution number 2018-033 for a detailed site plan amendment for an office and warehouse building expansion for the property at 2001 Diplomat Drive. Item J2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3497 for a specific use permit for a vehicle paint and body repair business at 3117 Garden Brook Drive. Agenda item K1 is to receive a quarterly update from Bees Kids. Item K2 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-034, authorizing execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property at 3061 Selma Lane. Agenda item K3 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-035, authorizing execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property at 14310 Valley High Circle. And agenda item K4 is to consider adopting resolution number 2018-036, changing the name of the Senior Center to Branch Connection Active Adult Center. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the April 17th agenda. Every meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV. That is Spectrum Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T U-verse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting, as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the April 17th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Katie Evans, and you are watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.